chickens wandering around. But yeah, can't believe what a lovely day it is. It's the 28th of May. It's a gorgeous day. A little wind, blue skies, but it's lovely. So I'm going to try and do some gardening today and get the final plants and bits and bobs out and give you a general update of where everything's at basically. So I will start off in the polytunnel, I guess. So yeah, I'm not doing too badly really. I think the eggshells are working. I had to net up my cucumber and my aubergine just because the slugs had decimated it. But they seem to be doing okay now. They're recovering, got some leaves coming back. My melon doesn't seem to be too happy. I think I'm going to give it a feed. My peppers, not doing too bad. And these are more tomatoes. Here are my sunflowers. I'm now going to plant these outside, just so obviously the bees can get to them when they flower. And I think they'll be safe out there now, because I was worried about slug damage and things, but I'm going to put them outside. That one has been slightly eaten, sadly, but it's getting ready to flower, so I'm going to move them outside. With my other tomatoes, I'll probably pop these into bigger pots and maybe put them outside. I'm not sure yet. Outside, here's my, I think these are red cabbages, or I'm not sure if they're kale, but I think it's red cabbage. That one's been eaten a bit, but the other three seem to be doing okay. Here are my leeks, which will be coming out. I'm going to leave that one in because I'm curious to see what it does when it flowers. 2 of my 4 pumpkins survived. I think I've got another one somewhere else, but for now they seem to be surviving. And those are my green beans, which I'll plant over there. Something else I did in the garden was that I cut everything back so slugs didn't have a place to hide. There's still things I want to cut back further and tidy up, but that has been a big help. In here, my courgettes have not been doing terribly well. That's one, and this is, I don't know if it's a pumpkin or a courgette, but I'm going to plant it to see what happens. And that's some kale, which I will plant out. Here are my carrots and onions. I think slugs got to them slightly, so I put eggshells everywhere, and that seems to have stopped the attacks. And I'm going to plant out those carrots. But yeah, slugs get everywhere, as well as these guys. Over here, I had beetroot under there, which the chickens got in and just rooted all up. So I planted some more under here, and then that's some cauliflower, which I'll plant out. My peas are doing well, which is great. I'm really pleased with them. Strawberries are doing great. But looking forward to harvesting those. Replace this temporary chicken wire fence. I just put it in place to keep the chickens out, because they keep scratching around and jigging all the plants up. But I'm going to get some nicer fence, so I'm going to put that on here. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with how my strawberries are turning out. I've got some which will hopefully might be ripe soon. My sweet corn's been doing quite well. So yeah, out of the 6 sweet corn, 5 are still going, and then I had one there, but I think it's not going to do so well. That was my rosemary plant, but it has perished. I'm going to plant out my sweet potatoes, and this is some sweet garlic chives, and there's my pak choy. Yeah, the garden's getting there. I just need to tidy up a bit and stop the slug attacks. quite excited for my potatoes. I actually planted 4 in a smaller container, which I came to realise was going to be too small. So I got 3 grow bags and I transported them into them. So I got 2 potato in there, 2 in there, and this one is a sweet potato which I bought. I couldn't resist. So I'm hoping they all do really well. And when I transplanted one of these potato plants, I found a spud already growing. That was quite cool. But apparently these will be ready when the leaves start turning brown and yellow and peel back. So that's pretty cool. I'm quite excited for those. In here I have some kale, which the slugs have been devouring, unfortunately, although a few seem to be doing okay. Now I've put eggshells down to try and discourage, but we'll see how my kale does. So today I'm going to take up my leeks. They've been in here far too long and the chickens keep coming in here and rummaging around. So I'm going to take these out and plant the beans here, then net it over. I'm quite tempted to leave one in because they're about to flower and I kind of want to see what they look like when they flower, but I'm guessing they'll look similar to wild garlic.